Good morning. Yeah, we're at one right off the highway in Kingsland. You can't miss the big orange sign telling you where to go in and vote. But really, for this runoff election, things are a lot more rushed for the people who have to get out the vote and for elections officials. So that has posed more challenges for those nonprofits who want to make sure that people go out and cast their ballots.
Before now, we had 9 weeks between to do a runoff election. Now it's 4 weeks, and it really came down to a week and a couple of days.
Helen Butler is the executive director of the Georgia Coalition for the People's Agenda, a nonpartisan voter advocacy group.
Let's do it again. Vote, Georgia.
This runoff is happening sooner due to a new election law cutting in half the time between a general and runoff election. For Butler, this means less time working to get out the vote again. First Coast News asked UNF Public Opinion Research Lab's faculty director Michael Binder if we'll see the same number of voters we did for the primary.
Probably not. People didn't just go and vote for the Senate races. There were governor races, there were congressional races, there's local races up and down the ballot. So any number of issues could have brought people to the polls. They might not be here this time.
But where Butler is in Atlanta, she says many people are once again heading to the polls.
There were long lines, yes, that people were wrapped around the buildings to be able to exercise their right to vote.
So what could it mean for either Democrats or Republicans if either one of them gets this Senate seat? We're going to talk about that and why we're using Senator Joe Manchin from West Virginia as an example here that's coming up in the next half hour. Live in Georgia, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News on your side.